Let's talk about 5 ways that real estate pays in 2026. This video is for people that are interested in real estate investing, people that are interested in making money actively, passively in real estate investing, people that are interested in creating wealth for themselves, their family. This video is for you. I'm John Crutchfield, and at one point I owned over 500 rental properties. Today we still own hundreds of properties. And I like to talk to people that are serious about real estate investing, help you accelerate your wealth, help you avoid some of the pitfalls that I made in building my business, some mistakes, some of which I'm still living through today, and the benefits that I'm certainly reaping today as well. I want to get into the 5 ways that real estate pays in 2026. Number 1, you should be buying real estate deals in areas that appreciate and that are going up in value. The greatest wealth in real estate investing comes from appreciation. That's the number 1 way. It goes up in value over time. The second way real estate pays is through depreciation. That means the government allows us to actually write the income off on our taxes by allowing us to take all the necessary expenses associated with the property, and also giving us just a de facto depreciation. Like, hey, some of this property is going to wear and tear and you're going to have to put money into it. It is a asset class that we are incentivized to buy because it depreciates over time. Even though on paper it's depreciating on paper, even while it's appreciating in real life. So that's the second way. The third way real estate pays us in 2026 is through cash flow. If you're buying, you should not buy a property if it is not going to pay for itself over time. This does not mean that you're going to be able to go buy your Lamborghini or buy your fancy hotel with your rental property income. That is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. This means that you should be able to service the taxes, the insurance, the management costs, the vacancy, overheads like that with the income from that property. And when you do that, real estate is going to pay you through something called cash flow. Cash flow is wonderful because you have money coming in to service your bills, and hopefully you have some money left over to improve the property over time, to recapitalize the project, maybe buy your wife some flowers. But remember, I don't teach cash flow from rental properties as a profit center. Number 4 way that real estate pays in 2026 is by debt paydown. Real estate is one of the most beneficial asset classes in 2026 where the banks want to loan money on it. Lenders trust it. They feel like it is something that has reliable value. It's something that they can see, they can touch. And if you borrow against real estate, generally you can have tenants pay down that real estate for you. Doesn't mean they're going to pay it all, because you're going to have some vacancies and you're going to have times where it's not covered and costs going to go up. Things are going to happen. But if you can borrow $1 million and have somebody else pay back $1 million, hey, that's a great asset to have. If you can borrow $1 million and have somebody else pay 800,000 of it back, that's great. And this is one of the ways that real estate pays in 2026. It's actually pretty cool that real estate gives us the opportunity to have debt go down in value over time. Debt actually gets easier to pay the longer you have it, because money is going up in value, money is inflating, and that $1 million that you borrow today is easier to pay back 10 years later, because not only have your skills increased, but just the overall inflation to the economy has made that $1 million easier to pay off. There's more dollars available, your rent has increased, you're able to increase the costs that you give to your customers, and because of that, you're able to pay down that debt faster. Real estate pays in 2026 by allowing debt pay down as well. So what have we covered so far? Real estate pays through appreciation. Real estate pays through a depreciation, allowing you tax write-off on income. Real estate pays through tax. Real estate pays through cash flow. We're going to call it limited cash flow, but it should pay for itself. And then real estate also pays through debt pay down. Now, I told you I was going to give you 5. And sometimes you will find information out there that talks about how there's all these methods to making money in real estate. And there's all these ways that real estate pays. But I've got one in my head that I'm going to share that's not typically on the list. And real estate pays because it gives you confidence in your ability to be a master of this universe. When I started doing real estate deals, they were so big to me, and I had to deal with values and things that were so big to me that I never imagined managing the type of money I manage, or handling the type of deals I handle, or being able to walk into the bank and command the type of things I can command. When I started being able to successfully operate and close deals, the confidence was the best pay. The self-worth and the self-belief was the best pay. And I think for some people that get to this point in the video, if you've watched all the way to this point, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For years, you can want to get in the game, you can want to do something, you can want to accumulate assets, or you can want to buy a business, or you can want to operate something bigger than just a regular job, or just you want to do more, but you don't have the confidence, you don't believe in yourself. You have to pick something that when you successfully do it, you feel like a beast and a boss. I got a video coming up soon where I'm going to tell y'all how much of a boss I am. And it's not because I want to be braggadocious. It's because, y'all, I have not always felt like a boss. And some days this business beats me up so bad, I do not feel like a boss. So a lot of times I look in the mirror and tell myself, I'm a boss. And real estate pays me in that way. Every time I do a deal, I feel like, man, look at what I did. Look at what God has allowed me to do. Look at how confident I have become. Look at how I helped the seller. Look at how I helped all of the title company and the insurers and all the people that get paid when you close a transaction. Look at the value that I'm adding to the world. Real estate pays by also giving you confidence, even in 2026. I'm John Crutchfield. I want you to follow this content, but I think the real people that watch this content, that know it's coming from a genuine person, will benefit from it. And if I can help you in your journey in 2026, I want you to hit that subscribe button. You probably see a link where we do a mastermind as well for the right people. Jump in our community if you think I could be a part of your tribe. I look forward to talking to you soon.